I'm with Mike Maldonado. He's one of the owners of an Adronicus mastiff, and I'll let Mike talk about the dog. So, how long have you had the dog, Mike?
About what, 5-6 months?
Okay, and just tell me just a few things about the animal.
He's very protective. He's not aggressive. I tell people he's not aggressive. He's protective. He won't go after anybody, but he does not roll over if there's strangers around. He's able to pick up like shady characters, and he's never attacked anybody, but he will growl at them. He'll let them know. He's very protective of the children. My kids play in the front yard. There's no fence, and Marbles, our dog, he knows to only go in the grass. He doesn't go outside the grass, and he loves kids. He loves kids.
And he's been raised with your kids. How old are your children? From what ages to what ages?
We've got a 15-year-old boy, a 10-year-old boy, a 5-year-old boy, and a 5-month-old little girl.
And how is he around the 5-month-old little girl?
He's great. He doesn't go. He knows he's not allowed to get near her. She'll play on the floor, and he lays off away from her, and he doesn't. He's great around the little girl.
And so, I know he's still a puppy, maybe 10 months old. Say if you're walking down the street with him, and let's say somebody comes up on you suddenly, even maybe a little aggressive. Do you think he would protect you, being this young as a puppy, just a puppy? Do you think he's protective at all?
He's extremely protective, and he does do that. I take him on walks. I run him. I ride the bike. He runs next to me on a leash, and he loves it. He loves to run. And I pick up my son from school. He lives, he goes to school down the road, and I pick him up on the bike. Kids come out. They pet him. We go through traffic. Hordes of kids and parents. But if there's somebody that's transient, or somebody that, I don't know. I think Marbles has good judgment.
Okay.
He exercises good judgment. And again, he's never attacked anybody, but when he starts growling, I know to look around my surroundings because he's noticing something that's off. And it's always a good heads up for me to kind of look around and be aware of my surroundings. And he's never let anybody near my kids or me that he doesn't trust.
So, you have an Adronicus mastiff. Would you recommend them to someone else as a dog? If someone's going to get a dog, would you recommend an Adronicus, and why would you recommend one?
I would, if you're going to train him. Marbles, when we first got him, because of his nature, because he is so protective. We got him a little older. He was 6 months old when we got him.
Yeah.
So he was for a little bit he was out of his element. He wasn't sure who was who and what was what. But if you're going to work with him and be patient, absolutely, he's a great dog. But he's well worth the work that we put into him. And just, he loves the family. Once he understands that was his family, that was his home, he's just a big baby. As much as he scares his people, I mean, he scares the life out of people, man. But he really is a big baby. And
is he very smart? Would you say, like, say 1 to 10? Is he a very smart dog, or is he hard to train? Is he dumb?
He's very intelligent. I'd say he's hard to train because he is so smart. But like I say, if you're going to train him, if you have patience to work with a dog, not just tie him up in the backyard and leave him there, if you're willing to work with him and bring him in as part of the family, he's extremely smart.
And I understand you made him a house dog?
Yes, he's a house dog.
He's a house dog.
Yeah.
It means he sleeps inside the house at night.
He sleeps in the living room, and he can see out the front window. He can go out the back door. He's up guarding the house while I sleep, and I love it that way. He doesn't bark at dogs. He doesn't bark at cats. He only barks at strange activity. So if somebody's decides they're gonna come up to the yard or come close to the fence, then he'll wake up the whole neighborhood. I have neighbors that tell me, I like when your dog barks because I know that something's going on in the neighborhood. He doesn't bark any other time.
Does your wife like the dog?
Yeah, she loves him.
All right. Thank you, Pastor Mike, for interview.